Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Dwarf Fortress. I believe we are live. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. How's everybody going today? Good, good. Despite some other words, despite some other things, we have, today, also welcome back to Idtathur, and, welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress, everybody. Despite some, things that have been occurring, what with everything going on, and what with, you know, how much digging we're doing, today has been decided that we will try, and I mean we will try, to make ourselves a hospital, what with everything going on. We do need a lot of wood still. More wood than we have, to be honest. And I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna run out of the ability to get, wood. We're also gonna run out of the ability for a lot of things. However, there is a few things that I will say is a benefit that we do have, for us to consider. We have a lot of stone now, so I'm no longer worried about stone. And some of you may be like, well, Dad boy, the thumbnail looks like you're saying we're gonna put the hospital here. And I'm gonna tell you, dear viewer, we kind of actually are. You're a little bit off. I want to make sure that the hospital is a bit away from noise. I want to put it up here, basically. But the main thing about it is the hospital is going to go somewhere in the walls, basically, up here. And you may be like, well, Dad boy, that's a bad idea because this is silty clay. That means it's going to get dirty. Well, dear viewer, I have a plan for you as well. And stop interrupting me because it's getting annoying. The plan, is we're also going to be making sure that as I do stuff, that I basically am going to be, we're going to be building over whatever I dig out, which also means we're going to be digging out the floor for the first time in forever, because as part of this, we do need to get myself a well of some kind, because yes, yeah, we need a well, as part of this, because, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm like, don't we need a well? I know that wells are important because wells are very, helpful for, let's see here, where is it? Put a well inside or near the hospital for maximum efficiency. Doctors need to wash patients regularly, and clean water reduces infection. There it is. That's what I was after saying. So yeah, no. We do need access to basically all of this, and yeah. And we are going to need to make sure that this is a clean room. Clean rooms are what make our hospital an effective place. So I'm gonna just give us a nice, we'll do 10 by 25, I think. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, nice 10 by 25. Right there. And this will become our future hospital. Once we've dug it out later today. But, for right now, the thing that I do really want to do... Why is that there? Why is that there? Why did that not get mined out? I'm a bit confused why that didn't get mined out. Anyways, the other thing... And I'm gonna be a bit all over the place today while we're doing stuff, basically, because I'm gonna be remembering a lot of the hotkeys and stuff, as we go. I do want to, BFT Nope. B. Yeah, that is BFT. Oh, I hit G. BFT. Also, yeah, BFT. Also, I forget, keep building after placement allows for this. And there we go. Yep, no workable tables. That's fine. We've got what looks to be... I mean, here's the great thing. Because we've been just letting some stuff work, we actually do have some stuff that we can continuously move around, basically, as we do some stuff. Now, I will notice these coffers are just sitting here, so I'm assuming the coffers have already been planned. It said BF, and then get me cabinets, okay. BF, we need a, let me see here, where is stuff? Where's the coffer? Oh, there it is, the chest. I forget they name it funny names. Yeah. We're slowly getting these bedrooms made, and the thing that definitely is a major issue is logs to make beds. Beds can only be made with logs, and in fact, I'm going to just triple check my claim. Bed, Dwarf Fortress, because we do need that. Yeah. Yeah, furniture made in the carpenter's shop, BFB, yep, wood, yep, only legendary beds can be made of other stuff, which is the big problem, because beds suck. Beds suck, to put it bluntly, for us, because might I remind you, this is the group, this is the Discord group that has thrown me into the middle of nowhere with nothing living. We're in the middle of the cold snow. There is no trees. There is nothing. We have to buy all of our freaking logs. Can you, yeah. We have to buy all our logs, and I don't think that I bought enough last time now. Because, actually, what is our stocks of logs? Because I'm actually struggling to find them. I only see like 3 over here, and that's making me a bit worried about stuff. Because, yeah, that's the type of stuff that, makes it so that we're running out. Where is it? Where is it? Objects, there it is. Objects, where the frick do I look at some stuff? Hang on. And then stocks. That's right. Okay. There it is. Alrighty, stocks and stuff. Let's see here. Wood or logs, I believe, is what it's going to be under. Logs. We've got all of this. 13. 13 logs to make beds with. We need more. Wood is our death. Wood is our end all be all, most difficult thing to struggle with. And boy howdy, am I glad that we've at least got something going with it. Alright. On to the other thing that we need to mess around with. We need to just keep digging. Like, more digging. Because this type of stuff is bad. And I don't want to be the man to say it. But yes, we do need to keep digging. Yeah, we do need to keep digging down. We need to keep digging around. We need to keep digging everywhere. And my thought is hopefully once some stuff clears out, we'll dig down into a nice area, and hopefully keep working from there. God, I forget how much stuff we have now, because cinnabar is nice. That's all gypsum, so we don't really care about that. Shale, jets are decent depending on what we're talking about. If I remember correctly, the auto stuff will grab us anything that's fancy from our walls, basically. Right? Because aren't these like pseudo auto marked or something like that? Maybe, I'm not sure. And by the way, the other thing is the other reason why I'm not doing here for our stuff is because down here, we're like 90% sure that everything is basically clean. And lignite cavern floor, that's wonderful that there's just lignite all over the floor. The floor is made of lignite and bituminous coal. That's wonderful. Anyways, point being though is basically, let me yoink. And then yeah, let's just bring it down to here. So that way we've got a little cistern flowing up of water. The problem is because this area we dug out some stuff, I have to inevitably start putting some stuff in here. Meaning we do need to actually keep working on some stuff. Also, hang on. Don't I have the ability to place some blocks here? Yeah, some walls. This is the most important part. And not iron bars, obviously. Shale and shale. There we go. That should at least start to fix stuff. The good thing is blocks are very helpful for us in most cases, because they are going to be what saves us. I mean, this is why we've done this in a lot of places, to limit our stuff. It's because basically, you know, we have the problem. All right. I think I can finally start digging. It's been a while since we've even started that, and since we've even started the stream, basically, and I haven't even unpaused the game. Alrighty, so group's gonna get doing this. By the way, I did notice before I started stream, Wolf Doge, our worst feeling person, is starting to feel a little bit better, which is good news. So we do have that for us. That area just hasn't been mined yet. Whoop-de-doo. Yep. Yeah, they're just gonna move around for a bit. We don't really have much of immediate needs to be done type stuff, I will mention. So it is very well within bounds that, like, I'm expecting stuff. Snowstorm has came. Prepare easy meal has been paused. Struck pink jade. Yeah, normally this alert tab is going to be my thing that I'm going to do. Right click to close. Right click to dismiss. Snowstorm. Canceling the preparation of meals. That's fine. I don't care. You guys do need to start working on some doors. That's the other thing that I forgot about. Hang on. Why won't it let me open up stuff? Oh, because it's built. Door. Dorime. Door. 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 The bedrooms are almost done. At least enough for 9 people. I am kind of hoping that we stay small, by the way. As much as I do like the concept of us getting some more dwarves, unironically, if I stay small, I feel relatively comfortable with what we get as a group. Oh, that's right. I remember this. This is the problem. We don't have anything to farm with right now. That's the other scary part. Hang on. F. No seeds. Crap. No seeds. No seeds. No seeds. No seeds. No seeds. That's right. That was the scary thing that I was worried about. But, we do have a bed that just got made. That is a good sign. We do have a bed. Look. Bed, zone. I just wanted to see something. Bedroom. Is that a bedroom for us? Yep. Cool. Zone, bedroom. Okay, we need to have the beds in there, so no. Not going to be able to, oh, I even mislabeled them by putting them together. Yeah, we're not going to be able to claim these as beds yet, because we need some slight more bedroom, or we need some more bedroom to our bedroom, basically. Meaning we need more bed to our bedroom. Okay, good. They are putting blocks in, which is nice, meaning we shouldn't get as much water coming down here anymore. Yeah, we're just going. Cut gems has been completed. Need log. Uh-oh, we're out of logs. I think we're out of logs, guys. I think I sacrificed them to the bed gods. Yeah, let's check the stocks of beds. Beds, 3. That's more than I thought we did, but, oh, that's right, because, I have it currently set to save us 10 logs at minimum. Yeah, so 10 logs are being saved right now. Yep, 10 logs are being saved. So, yeah, that's scary. So what I think I'm gonna do, so we're all aware, is I think I'm gonna give 1 bed into a bedroom, give somebody a bedroom, and then the other 2 beds are gonna go into here as part of the hospital. Now, I know that that's a bit of a scary proposition. The thing is we do need more beds in the hospital. Gonna be honest, I would like people to get well rested, first. as well, because that will bump our happiness magnitudes, which our main problem currently is our happiness. And then we do also need to... Do I have this banning... Yeah, okay. This is getting good food for us as well. So that's the benefit is we do have food from here. We need to stop using seeds in food, I believe, is the problem that we've had. And we'll survive winter, I think, especially because we're early winter, but we should hopefully get another person to come over here. Yep, I know. Cancel the needs logs. We should get through a lot of stuff relatively quickly is the point I'm trying to say. I don't think we'll be running into any major issues from here. It's just finishing some stuff. Dampstone located. Alrighty. Weather has cleared. Dampstone. Litas is becoming minor. Needs unrotten wood. That's perfect. They're finally up here cleaning some stuff out for us. Beautiful. I know that's downward inappropriate dig square. So we dug into water is what I'm assuming just happened. Yep. Damp squares, rough hewn. Wolf has given birth to wolf pups. Yeah. Okay, so the water still goes... We've still unintentionally set the water down here. We just also have damp all over the place. Which is, you know, a slight issue. It is a slight issue. We'll be fine, though. I'm going to pause. Let the digging unclaim these. This is what I wanted. Yep. Because this stuff we don't need worrying about. We will dig into this area. But now this should at least clear out some of the water, basically, that we're having that's a problem. Also, gosh darn it, again, the damn... the damn thing of IS. Please remove, oh, whoops. Need that removed. And then, what is it? Isn't it like frickin' I forget how we remove the block. Because I know you can't just dig out the block. Because we built it wrong, because I didn't have somebody build this spot first, basically. Yep, I know. Remove blocks, Dwarf Fortress. Whoop-de-doo. Click right on your taskbar and drag a big box. What? Oh, that's a different thing. M and then remove construction. Maybe that is meant to be all it is. I'm not sure. Anyways, point being, I think we shall continue our mess. These guys are just about done, which is great, because that means that I can set up some stuff. BFB. Put the bed here. And then the other spot that I want is here. And then let me just read some stuff again. Is there any spacing that needs to be done with the beds at all? Placing beds at the corners of the hospital. Actually, I did just realize we do need to cancel this building right here. Because this cannot be a bed here. We don't want stuff here yet. Main reason being, and how the frick do I cancel buildings? How to cancel building instruction, Dwarf Fortress. Look, all I'm gonna say is yeah. Really? This does this? This does that. That does not do that. That's a lie. That is a lie. Anyways, point being is the main reason why I wanted to do this, is because I need to start removing some stuff here, making this a clean room after all, as we are aware. And that does mean that I do need to start, removing a, yeah, I need to start removing some floor, and I need to remember how to do that, because I do know that this can be very dangerous. And the fact of the matter is that the way that I'm doing this already is going to be dangerous, but that's okay. We're gonna be smart, hopefully. Hopefully going to be smart. Let's see here. I know that that's covered in here. Yeah, so let's see here. Upstairs, downstairs, up, downstairs, ramp, channel, and remove the ramp. Let me just open this one. See, this is the thing where I'm like, I have to figure some stuff out consistently as I go. Yeah. Frame rate. That does not help me, which is exactly why I think it didn't matter. Yeah, I think what I need to do, just in general, how to remove floors, Dwarf Fortress. Channeling. Yeah, channeling. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, like I figured, channel it, obviously. I just, making sure. So, we're going to do this layer by layer because I've done this before and had my dwarfs really hurt themselves as I was doing this. So, we're going to do that, and I'm going to be smart with it, and we're going to just dig out a nice little channel. And everything's going to be wonderful, and everything's going to be nice and safe and stuff. Alrighty, and while we're here, we're going to wall. We're going to do this out of shale. And then let them keep doing it for a little minute. They are probably going to work out that. Yep. The yak has been starved. Snowstorm came. Needs logs. Damp. Okay, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. This is a little bit sad. I was actually hoping to get water coming out. But that's okay. We get some stuff, and that'll be fine. And I need to remove this. This building, remove. Yep. Yeah. So right now, where this is set up, oh, good. It does generate water. It does generate water, which is the benefit. We want there to be water that comes into this little channel, but we do not want there to be more than yeah, we have a certain subset of a way that we're doing this, and you know what, all. Yeah, that's right. I forget I can click all shale, and then all shale. Alrighty, whoop-de-doo. This should be a really nice and safe area, and it's really good that this stuff already generates water for us, because, yeah, this is what we want. We want this to generate water under this. And you may be like, well, that boy, why is that? Well, the well needs water. That's what needs water, is our well. I am going to do this real quick just because I want to make sure of some stuff. Yep, and God, these guys are just dying. These guys are dying. They're dying. We don't have food for them. It's like, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of stuff for them, so it kind of just sucks. Let's see here. Needs logs, need log. Yeah, why are you not pulling stuff from this? Because this is our, that's our stuff that we've got sitting there. Hang on, how do I trade again, or untrade some stuff again? Because I am a bit concerned because we've got stuff. Probably gonna be in here. Trading. Whoop-de-doo. How do I remove items from the trading depot? Whoop-de-doo. Do. How to remove. Remove. How do I remove them from the burrow? Uh, 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 mm, um, you know what? I don't think it'll matter too much, just... The thing is it definitely needs to be removed from here. Yeah, that's part of the building. Oh, those are just the copper bars. Okay. Never mind. I'm going crazy. Copper bars are fine to permanently send there. I do not care about our copper bars enough to actively say that, yeah, that works, or nah, that don't work. I don't want that. Zones. Bedroom. Let us multi. I said zones. Bedroom. We'll just paint it because, yeah. Accept. And somebody will claim this. I think, though, the best idea would be to mark Wolf Doge to claim it. Just because Wolf Doge is our least happiest person. And ergo, giving Wolf Doge a nice little bedroom would be beneficial. As Crow now sleeps in the bedroom. That is funny. Wolf has given birth to a wolf pup. Not the wolf, different wolf. A wolf that's outside somewhere here, I'm assuming. That's just running around rampantly. That's interesting. There's dirt on the ground around these ones. Anyways, yeah, let's not worry about some stuff. We'll be fine. We'll live. Yep. Yep. Frail. He panics when starving. Irritated when hungry. Yeah, the snow is really deadly for these guys. It just means we are screwed. They should be able to maneuver stuff. Like, I'm not crazy. Clear snow, Dwarf Fortress. Whoop-de-doo. Do. That doesn't help me. Weather might. Let me see here. That ironically did not help me. Whoop-de-doo. Under. Snow doesn't turn to water. Inside the water will freeze into a wall of ice. Dwarves caught outside can have bad thoughts. Doesn't even tell me how to remove any of it, so... Look, I'm just gonna assume that they can remove... That's all I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna assume they can remove some stuff, because at this rate, like... Come on, you know, really, guys? Alrighty, now, as we can see, this stuff definitely is working. Let's grab ourselves some construction. And let's put a floor in over this. And you may be like, oh, I see what he's starting to do. Maybe you do. I'm a bit concerned for my capability of this. And I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that this is going to work. But yes, we do need to also remove a certain thing. What is that? Copper cage has been completed. Hematite ore has been completed. Yep. You're gonna sleep over here because it's a unoccupied bed in an unoccupied zone. Yippee. Alrighty, and Wolf Doge is now using their bed. So they have a nice room. They should be getting happiness. Snowstorm has came again. Mason canceled the walls. Yep. We're moving at a good pace. That's what I'm gonna say, is we're moving at a relatively strong pace for us. So I'm happy. I think we've got the setup started for us. I think we're working pretty well. Cut gems has been completed. Need more bars. Need more logs. Need more everything. Everything's on fire. Constantly need more. Slated for removal. Removal inactive. Why is removal inactive? Probably because there's a ton of people that are tired that are all trying to swap usage of the bed. I think. That's kind of what I'm assuming is people are tired and everybody wants to just swap usages of the bed right now. Which, you know, fair. Yeah, case in point, somebody immediately goes to sleep in the bed while we're talking about it. I am kind of worried that we are going to need a sort of, what's it called? Also, I did just realize we do have seats to put in. Chair, doop, boop, 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 and boop. There we go, and boop, there we go. Alrighty, those things are at least going to be handled. Now back to some wonderful health care. We are going to need to look up the well and how to handle it. Because, yeah, wells are scary. Yep. If not replenish. Using the well 10 times. That's fine. Right. Okay. We do need to start working on getting us the stuff for the well. Well. But the good news is we should be able to handle the well making relatively easily. Sir, why did you just put a bed right? Why did you move the bed? Why did you move the bed? Is it just sitting here? Is that what it is? Okay, yeah, it's just currently sitting there because he removed it, set it down, and immediately decided he needed to do something else with this time. That's a funny one. Alright, I mean, fair enough, you know. Let's get us some doors, by the way, for this, because we're going to want some doors for us here. Again, making things relatively nice and, you know, nice and spaced out. Oh, it won't let us put a door right there. That's fine. We'll just put another bit of blocks in right there. Shale. Yep. And then the rest of this is, again, going to be as we go. We're going to slowly shave out from the corners, basically. In fact, do I have idle people? I don't think I do, but holy cow, do we have a lot. We don't have any digging happening right now. I just realized, wow, we are completely silent on the digging front right now. Cause yeah, we've got everything we really need for digging basically right now. Yeah, let's get some more digging happening, seeing as, you know, we're starting to dig some stuff up. Did I ever fix this? I did not. B constructions, a wall right there. Out of... Yeah, microscene is fine. Okay, alrighty. Now, let's start digging some stuff out. We will auto dig here. And I want there to be rough-hewn shale. All of this stuff is fine. We'll just dig that zone for the time being. Get us going. We've got plenty of space here where I'm not too overly worried about what we're digging. Limonite would be nice to also start auto digging out. That's pink jade that we want to auto dig. Sardonyx we want to auto dig. Yeah, we basically are running off of cut gems being our way of getting money, if I remember correctly. Milk quartz is good. Yeah, like everything we do is for the gems and for the ironworking. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. Alrighty. That should basically handle everything that we need. Dear God, that's a lot of clay and stone and stuff that we've got setting in. Stonefall trap. Oh, have I not input my cage traps yet? That's funny. Let's see here. Build cage trap. Here. Yep. Here. Here. This is fine that we messed up those corners because, yep. Literally, the rule is every other step is a trap. That's how you do these, is every other step is a trap. Makes movement through this area very scary. Yeah, dump immediately. Hang on. Why is it not being brought to the refuge zone? Yeah, corpse stockpile. Move those out. I think it's because they've been marked for dumping that they haven't been maneuvered yet. Also, geez, the amount of stuff that we're getting out of here. Build doors. Dorime. We still gotta develop all of this stuff. Okay, BF. We want chest. 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 Just start putting chests everywhere. BF. We need cabinet. 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 Get cabinet. Get cabineted. And then, of course, we don't have more beds because we're out of everything. Yep. Cool. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing fine. The other thing that I did just realize, dig. Channel. We want to channel this out. The thing is we're looking for the deep spot within our channeling to make sure that stuff works out well. We don't mind this happening where there's a lot of stuff going on in the corners. We want that to happen. Actually, we want it to be that it's constantly generating water here. It's just, you know, we do need to get other stuff in. Alrighty, let's get down to business here. You haven't been mined yet. All this stuff hasn't been mined yet. Because they haven't started yet. They view something else as more important, which is perfectly fine. We've got our group doing plenty enough. Let me see here, dwarves, what are we doing? We are good. Yeah, we're good. We're great. We're absolutely wonderful here. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not worried at all. There's nobody doing anything that they shouldn't be doing. Everybody is having a good time. Everything is gonna be a good day. Good day. Good night. Oopsie-doo. Is there just a random block of shale just sitting here? Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Everything is going well. At this rate, it's just, you know, pause every few days, check up on a few things, see what I can and cannot build, see what can and cannot be done, see what needs more of, basically. Yeah, I mean, look, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 bedrooms planned out. We've got a population of 18. So, we're doing good. We're doing good, actually. Doors. Door. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, they just haven't been moved yet. Like, we're doing great, in all honesty. I'm not worried about anything at all. We just need to make sure that we're getting through to spring, which should be soon, since we're midwinter right now. Our food stocks are running a bit low, but that'll be fine. We'll survive. I'm not worried. Okay, tetrahedrite. This is just slowly coming in. Yeah. Once we can get some not pigtails. Once we can get some cave wheat planted again, we'll be good. It's just getting there. It's just getting there. This needs to be moved. I might have messed it up by undumping him. Yeah, well, you should be fine. You should inevitably be getting moved, is the thing. Like, this needs to get moved. Effectively. Yeah, we're running into hungry stuff. These guys are getting hungry. Food supplies are starting to dip a little bit, which is fine. We're working at a decent pace. We've got people who are getting very happy. We've got some people who aren't. Numbers are shifting mostly upward is the point, though. Numbers are shifting mostly upwards is the point. Claudier, your job is to mine. You always have something to do. You always have something to do. What do you guys mean you have no job? What is our furnace? Crafts. Miner. Gosh, all of our miners are doing pretty well. Yeah, there isn't really much to cut with the wood. Clean. The furnace operator is... Yeah, who is standing around doing nothing? We've got Crow and... Who are you? When did you get here? You need a name. Yes, look at the pixels go. We're currently struggling a little bit. Who do I not have in the server? Is that guy in here? Let me see here. That guy. Has that guy been... Oh, that's just a guy, I'm assuming. You've been throwing in... Tortoise, you haven't been thrown in here. Because I mess everything up. Go to you. You are becoming... Tortoise. Whoop-de-doo. Did that save? Did that work? Tortoise Addledock. Of the things. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah. We're working on the hospital up here. It's gonna be a little bit, obviously. But the hospital's going in up here. We're making it. We're making it. I'm cleaning it out. Who's not doing a job? You're not doing a job, but you're a miner, so you will be mining shortly. I'm like, you're probably just not there yet. Yeah. Like, we have jobs for everybody, even the ones that are saying, like, you know, my job is to do nothing right now. They've got jobs they're doing. They're just... Their no job claims do not exist. They are not real. They're just lying to us. They're lying to us to make us feel more sad for them, when really, in all honesty, there isn't anything that's sad about what they're doing. It's just them being them. Let's mine out this area now that I've kind of realized that the oh, auto. Heh. Yeah, there we go. That should... None of that was damp. Yeah, this stuff is damp, I believe. Otherwise... Well, why wouldn't they have... Why didn't they dig this? Why didn't they dig this? Doesn't look like it's damp, and it looks fine. But the miners are trying to work. That's the point. Yeah, everybody's doing great. This should be going, like, anytime soon. They just need to do it. Instead of just standing around, guys. Come on, let's go. Let's go. No job? You have a job. Your job is clean. Ew. Your job is cleaning. But, yeah. Who's our... Do we have a hauler job? Because you need to be a hauler job. Actually, I did just realize. Labor. Hauler. Oh, yeah. So, just a guy... I want to become a... want to become a hauler as well. And then who's the other guy that's complaining right now that they don't have a job? KJ, which currently is a furnace worker, which means that they just aren't doing their job, basically. Meaning that they do need to be set to hauling as well. Yeah, KJ, you get to haul stuff. Yes, holler at ya boy. Yep. Come on, guys. I know that this is very far away. I put it far away so that anybody in here isn't going to be upsetted. You guys do need to move at a decent pace. Come on, let's go. Chop, 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 chop. That's fine. It's alright. Yeah. God, there's a lot of water running under this. Which is good. We need it for the well. We need all the water that we can get in our wells. Or in the well. So that there isn't going to be a ton of mud in the water that we're using to help clean people and do stuff. Thought that was the year save that just happened. Collect clay, make clay crafts. Does this guy, this area, cut gems, add new gems, encrust, finish goods with cut gems, I believe is what we're gonna want. Yep, that should be repeated as long as there is stuff to do so with. That'll increase the sale value of a lot of these areas. Since this is all finished good stuff, we're going to basically make some really strong stuff, and the crowns are going to be actually worthwhile, especially seeing as we have so many nice, wonderful gems just chilling around in here. Yep. They're just going to keep on working. I hope they get this corner done properly, because I'm starting to think that they aren't going to. And in fact, I am going to remove this designation and remove that designation just so that that doesn't happen. Weather is cleared. Collect clay has been completed, and logs are out the window right now. Perfect. Okay. Yep. We're just digging. We're just digging away. Yep. We're just working away. They'll eventually start digging again, but they're all hauling right now is the other thing. Everybody's hauling. Yeah, we've got a lot of metal. I'm not worried really about anything, in all honesty. It's just need to spend the time and do stuff. This guy is still not getting done. The dog sits where the dog sits, which is good. That dog is our watchdog. Everything so far is going well. Like, I will admit, the major scare that we are handling right now is we don't have much food, which food magically went up, by the way. I don't know how it did, but we don't question it. We don't question how the food magically just went up. I am not the man to question our food magically gaining more food. Like, you know, in all honesty, if it's gonna happen and we're gonna get more food, then great, we're gonna get more food. I'm happy about it. What I think ended up happening is we may or may not have, like, well, we definitely haven't butchered our yak that's just sitting here, because first off, that yak is basically dead. Well, it is dead and has been dead for a while. Oh, we probably cleared some of the eggs. That's probably what it was. That's right. I forgot. I've been smart, and I did set up the egg collection. I was smart and made sure that egg collection is a thing, that as long as we've got the stuff for, we're fine and happy. It's just, you know, continuing to make sure that reality occurs. Awesome. All this floor is going in really nice and well. Like, all I'm gonna say is we're actually doing fine. I'm surprised. Don't get me wrong. We're doing fine. Like, I gave myself a little bit of a reminder last night of what I was looking at, basically. Before I started the stream, you know, just, I wanted to make sure that, like, hey, I do understand that this is what's going on. And just made sure that all the things that I thought were going on were what's actually going on. And when I was looking at it last night, I was like, oh dear God, we are so screwed. And I remembered how screwed you guys made me from this. And I was straight up like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then it just kind of has been perfectly fine, you know? Like, I get it. We've solved a major issue here, which is, oh, hang on. People are feeling worse. Why are we feeling worse, guys? Why are we feeling worse? You're not doing what you like, I think, is the problem. Yeah. Wolf Doge is still the only displeased person. You're not doing something you like. I think it's because everybody right now is currently hauling rocks and stuff around, and, you know, that's hard labor. Nobody wants to be hauling the rocks around right now. Yeah, that also is the other sad thing. Look, we've got cave wheat. Oh God, we don't have anything for spring either. No. No. The drinks are gonna be fine. Everything will be fine. I assure you, everything will be fine. We can last until summer. We can last until the next time we get us a trade caravan. That's the important part. Yep. These spots are going to just kind of be... Yep. Water's gonna dig in. They're gonna do all this fun jazz, and then water's gonna fill up. They're like, what are we supposed to do about this, guys? I can't get over there. Now there's water. Alrighty. Save just hit. Let's go. Whoop-de-doo. I will put the thing in. I'm hoping that I dig one of these out and there's just a nice big hole in the ground. Because if I need to, we do need to straight up set up a pump in this room at some point. And if I'm not seeing anything in here as I mark out this wall for digging, or not this wall, because this will be the last wall we dig. If I start marking out, like right in here, and I don't see anything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, kind of just do a big channel in. And then hopefully the sloping, like I'm gonna basically build myself an underground pyramid out of this, and that's gonna be the scary part of this, is doing that, because it's going to be, oh dear God, hope and pray that nobody is about to die, basically. B, construction, floor, we want some more shale in there. Perfect. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna check this one next, once we've got all the floors done, Because that's the thing. Once you build one of these, we need a floor to replace it with, basically. I do also think I need to put some support structures under this now that I think about it. Maybe, I'm not sure. Well, I think the floors do that well. What happens when you find the silliest of gooses holding your prestige food hostage behind a wall? We murder them for doing illegal things. Tetrahedrite. Spring has arrived! Yippee! We have nothing to put in these. Because we ate all of our seeds. Don't tell anybody that. That's what happened. I ate all of our seeds on accident. And I'm not happy about that. Work. Places. Tasks. I forget how I triple check if food is banned from making... Or a certain thing is banned from making seeds. How to ban seeds from being used in cooking. Dwarf Fortress. Kitchen screen. Labor kitchens. Yeah. Restricted from being turned into that. Yeah. Okay, we do need to eat some sweet pods. Food. What food do we have, just so I'm aware? Because I would like to know what food we have. Food. Not the silliest of gooses. Look, everybody knows that we already ate all the seeds. This is a thing that's been known for a while. Everybody knows I was the idiot who ate all the seeds, and I feel bad because I'm like, I should have realized and caught it earlier, but then I didn't, and I nearly killed us because of it. Flats, floodgates. Where the frick are where the frick is food stocks? Food. That's fid. Food. Sweet pods. You all need to get eaten because you have seeds. And sweet pods are things that we can do stuff with. Yeah, as soon as somebody eats sweet pods again, we're good. I just need somebody to eat some sweet pods. So come on, guys, eat your sweet pods. Eat your berries. You have access to seeds to save us. Just somebody won't eat them. Do I really not? Wow, I'm not using sweet pods anywhere. No, I am. Look, as soon as somebody eats some sweet pods, we're good. I just need the seeds. That's all I need. Yep, check. Needs logs, need hematite. Perfectly fine. Can I just suggest people to eat yeah, things. That's the thing, I don't think I can. Also, all of the seeds that we have up here are not seeds that are helpful to us, which is the real annoying part of it, because they're all seeds for... Wait, what do you mean? Oh yeah, cave wheat doesn't help. Cranberry seeds don't help. They're nice for us, but they don't help us. Bilberry seeds are nice, but they don't help us. Blueberry seeds are nice, but they don't help us. Yeah. Yeah, somebody stole our sweet pods. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, let's just Dead cranberry vines. Yeah, we are at the point where I do kind of need to just go through here and hang on. How the frick do I forage again? Was this? Why the frick will it not forage stuff? I mean, I've probably already foraged this before, which is the main reason, but I'm trying to remember how to forage. Whoop-de-doo. Well. How to gather berries. Dwarf Fortress. Gather fruit. Z for zones, gather fruit. Oh, we're already doing that here-ish, sure? I think. No, that's our pasture that's happening there. Yeah, gather fruits and shrubs from the vegetables in the zone. Or from the plants in the zone. Right? Hopefully that works. That should help us a little bit. Snowstorm, again, early spring, you know. Typical thing. Typical, exactly as expected type thing. Okay, everybody's getting happier. We did fix the problem. People are getting good. We're not too overly worried about stuff. It's just slow and painful and methodical. We just gotta sit around now. So, yeah, you know, yippee. Here goes all of this. What else do we got downstairs? Has anybody been digging? Do we have more digging to occur? Tiger iron, good. That's nice. You guys are doing all nice and neatly. Let's just auto dig out that. Or hang on, turn all back on. Dig this out that way a bit, just so that I can start seeing some stuff over there. Yeah, I mean, look, we're digging. Oh my god, that was an event. Look at all that limonite we just got from that. Awesome. Good. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Bloodstone, nice. Need pig iron, that's fine. Weather's cleared. Need fermentable plant. Struck bloodstone. Yep. Jasper clusters. Auto. Dig out all of that. And then this stuff's just gonna go wild. Limonite ore. Prepare meal. Struck tetrahedrite. That's good. Don't really care too much. But thank you for telling me what has been done. Okay. Now we're moving. Now we're grooving. You know, I wonder when somebody's going to install the floor or the other stuff over here. Like, you know, I would assume that stuff gets installed inevitably here. Yeah. Yeah, somebody stole the sweet pod. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, back to the healthcare system. Tables are used. We need tables in here. We're gonna want some stuff, basically. Yellow jasper. Noise. Nothing. More snow, as always. Whoop-de-doo, what is this? Became a manager? Nice. Somebody to manage building. Struck cryophase. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. I am gonna go buildings, put some more doors on some stuff over here because, yup. 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 And yup. And yup. And yup. Yup. And yup. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I should actually do the use last material button. Buildings, furniture, tables. We're going to need a few of these in here, but we're not going to do that in the future, or we're going to do that in the future after we've got floors set up. BF, let's get, we don't want to put the beds in yet. Chests, use closest material. That makes this go by much quicker. Yeah, that makes that go by much quicker. BF, and then let's go cabinets. There we go. Once I get all these doors in, and once I can start getting beds in here, every cabinet that we're gonna make for a while is probably just gonna get sold, actually. Same with pots and stuff like that. Like, we're kind of reaching the point of I don't need to make more stuff until we get more people, which is why I've got so many dorms planned, or so many bedrooms planned out. The thing is just, you know, we kind of don't have stuff that, ooh, hang on. No job on Tem. Everybody else is moving to dig. Okay, that's fine. Tem will inevitably do work. That's how Tem is. Everybody's just kind of sitting around and sleeping for a moment, which is perfectly fine. Let's see here. Yep. Hey, and we finally got rid of the thing. Yippee, finally. Dear God. Have plants been gathered from here? Whoop-de-doo. Struck magnetite, which is good. I'm starting to think that I can't gather stuff from here. And that's making me a bit worried. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. What else can I get started on? Not ideal. We need a table. We need a traction bench in the future, which we will work on. Again, once this is cleared. And if it doesn't get cleared today, then I'm just going to beat some people over the head with a freaking mallet of get working. Did I just see platinum? That's a scary one for us to dig, actually. Did we just dig out platinum? I'm sorry, did I just... Oh, we did just dig out platinum. That is good. That is scary, though. Because look at how much that's valued. Platinum is good, just... Yee. Don't start... Yeah, let's not make use of that yet. Because when I start making use of that is when things are going to go a bit scary for us. Dig, auto, we want magnetite to get digged, magnetite to get dug, tetrahedrite to get dug, lignite to get dug, tetrahedrite, kaolinite's just normal rock, cinnabar is normal rock, That can get dug. Lignite can get dug. Alrighty, there we go. And down here, what else can get dug? Tetrahedrite, tetrahedrite, tetrahedrite. Everything else. Oh, bituminous coal wall. That's good. Pink jades. Alrighty, everything else is good for us for right now. Yep, we got a lot of digging we can do at any given time. Overall, things are great. I mean, it's not perfect, but things are great, you know. Struck jet. Struck that. Somebody gonna come up here and finish some stuff? Or are people just sleeping? Black Bear, what are you doing standing here? What are you up to? No job. No job, Black Bear. What are you doing? You have a job. You always have a job. Everybody always has a job. Why are you doing nothing right now? You're a woodworker. Anybody who currently is not doing things can start hauling things. And that's a lot of people, actually. Now that I'm looking at that. Wow, that's a lot of people, actually. Alrighty. Yeah, we go here. Haul. Black Bear, since you're not doing anything. Wolf Doge, since you're not doing anything. You don't currently have a job. Aka, and same with Reaper. Aka, and then Reaper. Oh. You're supposed to be haulers. Aka, and then Reaper. Alrighty. And that, yep, there goes everybody. Struck Citrine, where are you going, my man? Black Bear, where are you off to? Oh, you went over here to start hauling some stuff. That's funny. The fortress attracted no migrants. Good. We don't want migrants right now. I want people to come buy some... I want to buy some stuff from people before we get migrants. This needs to resume. Yeah, because everybody suspended their construction of things because stuff was in the way. Resume construction, resume construction, resume. Resume. There we go. Stray horse has been missing for a week. We don't care. The horse is fine to perish if necessary. We are alive and that's what matters. Starved to death, that's fine. Needs unrotten stuff, that's fine. Rock doors have been completed. Praise has been found. I mean, we're doing fine. We're doing great. You're just not active for construction for some odd reason. Why? Structural. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna make it to summer. We're gonna make it to summer. That is what that's looking at for us. We are gonna make summer happen. Okay, these guys are moving the blocks in. That baby just picked up a block, is what it looked like. Yep, we're doing fine. Coffers have been made. Got that going. Alrighty, let's see here. Chests. We do need some chests in here. So that is a benefit. Which is good. We're gonna want 8 of these chests. So that's something to be wary of. Doesn't mean that we aren't getting plenty. And we will be adding more beds to this once I get more logs, basically. And by the way, while we're here, we can dig out another channel. Here. And I am going to try and get the well in, on this one. Actually, because I think if we do the well in this bottom corner, we're gonna be perfectly fine. It needs to be done quickly. And that's the scary part, is define quickly. Especially, well, actually, this is the major problem, is the fact that all of these have already made water in them, which is scary. Because you can get drowning if you're not careful, which does happen. Okay, that gets dug. All of this happens. We go here. I first start by saying we channel this out. Yep. We need to channel out basically a 5x5. Yep, so that goes out. That goes out. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All that happens. Boom. We keep channeling. I don't know why they're all running away. Boom, 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 boom. We keep channeling. And the good news is this should be relatively light now. Enough to channel again. As scary as it is for them to go dig into the water, we want them to do that. Because the faster they dig it, the better it is for us. And they're going to cancel that, I'm betting, because they're like, that's scary. It's in water. Channel that out for me. Yeah, and these need to be high priority channeling tasks, because we do need them to go quickly. We need them to do this consistently at a pace. I'm like, this needs to be a quick process that happens consistently and very quickly. Okay, you're going to dig that out. Because here's the thing, if I can dig this out quickly enough, I'm pretty sure it just works for us. Oh. Hey, we got somebody to go in. Let's go, let's go. We got that to happen. Okay. We've got water pouring in on them. This is fine. Everybody's going to be lightly scared. They don't like doing this, by the way. I can tell you that. I do know that they do not like doing this. And then one last channel. Yep. They do not like doing that. I can tell you that they do not like doing that. But that's okay. That's fine. We go up here and I channel out. All of that stuff shouldn't cause a problem for us, especially if they do it in a good order. I will say that, which it looks like they did. They did it in a relatively okay order. I'm like, we're causing mass fear by doing this, and I can tell you that. Like, that's a guaranteed that we're causing some mass fear by doing this. But that's fine. It's fine. It's all for the work. Yeah, all of this stuff is going to be okay. So this bottom corner is where our well is going to be. But as you can notice, there's a lot of water in here. So we're going to do the same thing. Where I'm going to dig out a lot of space from it. I'm going to dig out down this route. And basically, hopefully, it'll spread out the water. And that will make it so that we can get the dwarf to be willing to dig that. Because we're going to dig it quicker than it could fill. And then we'll put floors all around this spot. And then the well right here. And I believe, if I remember how to do wells properly, that should give us no muddy water, basically, from it. Because up here, you'll notice the water's clean. The water here is a bit muddy. But down here, yeah, there's a lot of muddy stuff. So, hopefully, up here, the water stays clean, basically. Or as we stay away from it, you know. Yoink. Yeah, we need to dig this really quickly. And dig. Digging. Digging. There's a man who's going to be on a raft and dig. Digging. Yeah, we do need to hurry on this. Let's dig this whole area out now. Seeing as we can, I believe. And that should open up their want to dig that. Yep. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. We're digging it out. Channel all of that out. And then you just gotta get channeled. You've just gotta get channeled, my man. You're a 7 out of 7. All of these are 7s out of 7s, which is a bit scary for us. But that's okay, because guess what we can do? I can dig out a bit more, since we've dug out a bit. Quite consistently, actually. We've dug out a bit here. And we don't have multiple floors getting dug out on us. Yep, okay, here we go. Channeling. Channeling's occurring. Good, good, good. They're standing in lower water. They can channel this. They can channel this now, I believe. Is the good thing. Are you going to channel it? You going to channel here? Please? Weather is cleared. Furnace operator. Yada, yada, yada. Yep, there it goes. It has been channeled. Alrighty. The final thing to do is to channel this area one last time. And that should guarantee that we are safe. Because our wells will be perfectly fine and clean and dandy. Yep. This is slightly scary, as we know. This is a really deep area. But that's the last that we need of that channeling to make this. So now we're all safe. We're all happy. You guys can keep channeling stuff over here. Okay. And now I get to build floors. Lots of floors. Once everybody comes out of that. Because, yeah, everybody should be able to make it out of there, which they are. Good. This is the worst way to build a well, I can tell you that. But we made it happen. We've made it happen, and that's what's better. Or that's what's cool. We have got a hospital coming. Got a nice, good, clean Hopital incoming. Just channel all this out. Channel all that out. Channel all of that out. And then we just get a build over it, leaving this little spot right here for just open water, basically. For all the washing and stuff that we need, and all the cleaning and everything else. Cut gems, that's been done. Cinnabars. Oh, Cinnabar is actually valuable, I guess, apparently. It was treating it like it wasn't, but if it is, then it is. Okay. More channeling. And then more channeling. Do. And finally, more channeling. We're almost there. Almost free. Okay. Alrighty. Now, the main thing to note to add to this is now we need a crap ton of floors. So much so, in fact, that, floor. And, wait a minute. Where is... This is the spot that the well goes on. So right there is where our well goes. And then building... I need the floors. So that... Need access to 4 building material non-economic... What? Building... Construction floor? Oh, I should have been. This needs canceled. All of this needs canceled. Hang on. Crap. Because that probably just built all of that out of iron. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. I don't think there is an easier way to do this, so oops. I messed up. This is really annoying to do. It's bubble wrap, but like worse. Hang on. If I like zoom in, it'll put that in a favorable position consistently. Do. I hit buttons aggressively. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, WASDA it over. Do. Because I realized what this probably used was a crap ton of iron. And that's why we don't just use closest material, basically. Because that cut me. Or resume. Go here. Do. Ah. I wish there was a quick way to do this, and I'm not sure if there is, but, you know, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Because I want my floors to actually look good. Alright. You know what? Hang on. Construction... How the frick? Okay, fine. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. I'll just keep going. Just keep going. It's fine. We're almost there anyways. Can I, like, see? No. You know what? Hang on. Building? Construction? Nope. Doesn't do anything. Gosh darn it. Okay. Can't have a remove construction button. This is proof that I overanalyzed or underanalyzed it, which is fine. I messed up. That's my mistake. Whoopsie doopsie. That's on me. We've still got a whole bunch of water for us, though, which is the real benefit. We've got a whole freaking cistern under the what's it called? The hospital now. And that'll be a major benefit as we get near to the ender-ish of the episode, because yeah, we're gonna get closer there soon. Let's see. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Of course, it doesn't work for me to zoom in more. And a voila in approximately a minute. And there we go. Okay, I can zoom back out now, and I can play the game again. Alrighty, BF, or sorry, constructions, floor, select material after placements. All of this, I will just cancel it. Yeah, it totally used iron bars on us, which is stupid. And then what we do is we cancel that one. That one, again, is where all of the water goes. So they should start building this up now for us slowly. And that's all we care about is a slow build. And then let's see here. The other thing we need is a wall block right there. Yep, shale. No access. Oh, it's because it doesn't have access to it. That's right. Okay. That makes entirely complete sense. It's because nobody has access to there currently. Yeah, and everything just will pool up in here. Inevitably, this upper layer will get full, and that will fill up our cistern that we've now built. And then the well will just, well, work for us. Woo. Yeah. That goose was talking about having no work conditions, which is a bit interesting. How the frick does a goose have no work condition? Very interesting concept. A goose that just doesn't have work. I mean, gooses normally don't have work, but what am I to question the thoughts of a goose? The silly goose that he is. What other things need to be done in terms of mining stuff? Do we have good mining happening? Oh my god. Holy cow! Look at all that platinum. Look at all that platinum. That's good. That's a lot of platinum. That's great whenever we want platinum. The problem is we don't want platinum right now. Platinum is a very expensive material, meaning that mining it gets us killed, basically. For those unaware. Which is why I'm avoiding it like the plague right now, because the second we touch that stuff too aggressively is the second that we lose our hands, basically. And that's not a fun experience, is all I'm gonna say. It's not a fun experience for us to be losing our hands over stuff like this. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. There we go. I need some walls. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good. The cistern. It's so funny just seeing the blue splotched all the way up there in the map for a long period of time. Yep. Alrighty. Everybody's going to start bringing floors in, which is good. That's what we want. We want floors. We want floors to just start being used here. Snowstorm has came. That's good. No water source or something, but we have water now soon. Yep. Oh, we're out of drinks. We're out of drinks. Oh, no. We ran out of drinks. Okay, I need to start brewing. We need cave wheat. We've got 15 days and nothing to brew from. Oh, no. Here it goes. Here comes the end. Here comes the end if I'm not careful. We need to gather crap immediately. I need stuff now. How do I gather stuff? Like, I need to gather stuff now. This is such a rut-row. Do you break these? Do you mine these? How? Oh, God. Quick start. Plant. Gather. Plant gathering. There it is. If you have shrubs growing above ground, you can work detail and time to start gather plants on the surface. Oh God. Some will leave behind harvest plants, often berries. So this is, we are doing it right. It's just, I'm not sure if there's anything gatherable is the problem. Is it relatively safe over here? It looks relatively safe over here. Nothing can be gathered. Oh no. It's the end of the time as we know it. I don't have water. The good news is we're making a well soon, like in very soon. I don't know how soon is though. If soon is soon enough. Is soon enough is the problem. Morian. Yeah, we need people to make. No job. Nothing. Kitchen. Labor kitchen. Oh God. Wait a minute. No, that'll use the seeds. We don't have anything to do stuff with. This is a problem. I'm gonna allow it to be brewed. Only because we don't have some stuff, and that might kill me. We're almost to where it's gonna be fine. We need it now. Yeah, we need stuff, like, right now, which is why I'm like, we need that immediately. Yeah, where is it? Make bed. Brew drinks from plants. We need it right now, is the problem, and that's scary to us. Can somebody brew some drinks for us, please? Immediately. Like, I get it, I told y'all to make the hospital, but y'all are gonna need a hospital if you don't get water in you soon. Or a drink in you soon. I mean, the aquifer would be safe for us too. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank God. Hang on. We got it. Labor, kitchen, dwarven rum. Ban this from being used. Ban that from being used in cooking. We need rum for other stuff. Because that's what really shot us is if you look and see, look at how many ale biscuits these are. That shot us. That shot us, basically. And we just need to last until summer, because once summer comes, we get to plant the entire fields with cave wheat. Yeah. Once summer comes, cave wheat starts coming back in to season for us. Oh! That's sweet pods that got planted. We did plant some sweet pods. Okay, we do have sweet pods coming back. Sweet pods are coming back. We are saved. Oh my, wait. Hang on. When he made the drink, he gave us sweet pod stuff. He gave us sweet pod stuff whenever we made the drink out of it. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Kitchen. You're always allowed then. Oh my gosh. We just saved ourselves. We just saved ourselves. Ah. That took a lot. That took a lot. That made me realize some stuff, but that's fine. We got seeds out of that. That's the important part, is we did get seeds out of that. Yeah, you're the dipple cups. Sweet pods. Yeah, sweet pods are being made now. Oh my God. We can sweet pods as much as we want. Haha. Okay. Yeah, we got there. We saved us unintentionally, and I didn't even realize it. Yeah. Whew. Do you sweet pods in the summer? We need that. We need sweet pods in the summer. Okay. I've been unintentionally killing us without realizing it. But I did save us, so we're fine. We're happy. We're smiling. Drinks are going back on the menu, boys. We're free. The one thing that I do need to make sure, and it's probably why I messed up, sweet pod seeds need to be banned from cooking, which they are. Okay. Thank God. That was a godsend. Whew. Okay. We're just gonna let these guys sit for a minute, because we're at that point where I'm kind of like, all right, cool. We've done everything that I want to today, and we're approaching the end, because we are at that 2-hour mark. And I do kind of strictly have to end at around about that time. But, you know, we're doing really good now. What with all this is that's tetrahedrite. I'm like, oh my, whoo, look at all that magnetite, tetrahedrite, and other stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, we're doing good. we're doing good now. I'm a bit less scared of things happening now. I mean, like I said, there's still plenty to be worried about. It is now summer. We've survived another year. We've survived. Oh my gosh, we're here. We're making it. We're making it. It's happening. Okay. The other thing I want to just check real quick. Labor, kitchen, cave wheat in and of itself doesn't get used for brewing. But does cave wheat get used as a possible thing for brewing is the real thing. Cut gems. Yep. We've made it. I'm happy. We're making it. We're working it. Everything is going well suddenly. We're not dying out of nowhere. It's actually plausible that we could survive for an extended period of time now. Buildings, traps, more cage traps because my companions, they are our friends. The cage trap is everything we need. Okay. Yep. Everything else in here is fine. We could start lining these walls with stuff, for us. Buildings, furniture, chest. Do this. Yeah, and we'll just line up the chests on this wall like that, and that'll be the 8 that we need. And then, yeah, like, the cistern's all filling up. We're getting a lot of water. We're getting good. There is a slight dusting of mud, but you'll notice, like, this upper layer of water, no mud. Nothing. No mud. We're perfectly happy. And the bottom is fine to have mud in it, basically. Because we don't really care about the bottom. We're never going to use the bottom. We're going to use the top of the well. And the sediment should all flow into the bottom before we even touch any of it. Which is the main benefit. Okay, thank God we're actually surviving again. We are surviving again. Yep, sweet pods, you're what we got. Yep, and while I'm on the topic, struck native gold. Oh no, that one's the real bad one. Where's gold? Where's gold? I need to stop them from touching gold, period. We touch gold, we die. Okay. This stuff has been struck. We do not touch gold. The second we touch gold is the second we start dying. Gold is bad. Gold is very bad. Gold will kill us if I mess with this too much. So we do not touch gold. Gold would be death. Because we can get invaded as soon as I touch gold. And we don't even have a military yet. But again, I am also going to have to be smart on the Discord and be like, please don't tell me to go touch gold. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. No. So, I will admit there is one benefit that I think we've definitely had from being out in the middle of the cold area, is that I believe we're very unlikely to get invaded by people. We're also just unlikely to have people come in general. I think, like, there's just very few people who are willing to make the trek into our area. And the additive to that is that therefore, we're not likely to get invaded or have big creatures spawn. But I'm worried that if I touch the gold, because I know that touching gold, basically guarantees that happens. Oh, shoot. Dizzy, nauseous. What happened? You look like you just got drunk and puked a lot. Stop puking, please. Van, you're not supposed to be the van that's getting us sick right now. Oh. He was outside for too long? He was nauseated by the sun. How do I handle this? Yeah, somebody needs to clean this. Relatively, I'm assuming. How do I mark for cleaning? How mark for cleaning? Cause, yep, that's gross. Man just straight up is puking all over the place. Stop puking. Please, mister. You need to stay outside. Stay outside, please. I need you to just stay not outside, just stay around here. Please, just stop moving. How do I stop you from doing that? Rooms, labor, personality thoughts, labor, current labor. I need your current labor to just stop. Send this creature. Cancel. Please don't puke you're puking everywhere. You're puking everywhere. How do I make you stop? How do I make you stop? Please, Van, you need to stop. How do I make you stop? Van, I just need you to stop, man. Van. Remove the current worker from the task. There we go. That's meant to make you... No. Stop. Okay, we got you to stop doing that. But now I need you to go back outside, please. I need you to go back outside, please. Man. No, I guess drink some water. Yeah, that should be fine. Whoever is meant to be cleaning the puke. That's fine. Does cleaning clean the puke? May I see what this does real quick? Cleaning cleans up. Refuse hauling, cleaning. Okay. I'm assuming it will. I'm assuming it will based off the fact that, oh my gosh, this guy is puking up a storm. Did he stop? Okay, he's just sick now. Oh my god. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I need to be careful. What the frick? They don't like the sun anymore. Oh, he's queasy. Guys, I don't want to... Store item in barrel. No, you need to be removed from hauling temporarily. You're just a guy. Yep. Remove from task. You're not a hauler right now. I need you removed from hauling. You need to go clean some stuff because people get uneasy when there's all this puke everywhere. And I want everybody to friggin' haul out the stuff. Or to clean up the stuff. Yeah, people just stop wanting to work on stuff when there's a bunch of puke and everybody gets gross and ugh. Yay. We are, though, actually making some good progress. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's doing happy. We're perfectly fine. I need a few more beds, but at the end of the day, everything's going great. At the end of the day, everything is going great. Yeah, no. Exactly. Can just a guy come back up here and clean the puke? Can we get the puke cleaned up? Construct building. Remove from task. Can I... No, stop trying to construct the building. I just need you to do this right now. I'm assuming no job because, yeah, he won't go clean. Fuck. Okay, well, fine. I'll let you do that, but you need to come up and clean some stuff inevitably. I don't want just a giant pile of vomit. I don't want a giant vomit trail forever, you know. How do I clean this stuff? How to clean vomit in Dwarf Fortress. Must be enabled. Yeah, it's cleaning. It is cleaning, like I thought. Which is wonderful. Do. Yeah. Cleaning is labor. Yeah, so it is cleaning. We just need somebody to clean it. Which, for some odd reason, nobody wants to clean. Especially the man that's literally supposed to just clean. Won't clean. You know what, Wolf Doge? Because screw you, go clean. Wolf Doge, cleaner. Wolf Doge, where are you, Wolf Doge? You get to go clean. Who else doesn't really do much of anything? Van, you also get to go clean up your mess. Okay, do we have a person coming up to clean now? Can I get a person to come clean now? Please. Because I really don't like the amount of just vomit everywhere. And I know that some of the uneasy folks are not going to handle the vomit trails everywhere. Yeah. God, this is just like What doing? How do? How handle? I do want to at least get the floor in, and I do also want to see if I could ban quickly. I just want to see cranberries and bilberries can be turned into drinks. That I'm fine with. I don't mind those. I am not and never will be. I'm not a part of this. This is all you guys. The Discord is the group of people that are doing everything. I never will be. And if I am, I'm the king whenever that happens. Whenever we get to make a king. Or crown a king. Whoop-de-doo. Why is right here canceled for building? Building constructions floor. Yeah, we've got a few of these. Select material after placement. Shale. You should be shaling. What was that? Nothing. Nothing that mattered, anyways. Yeah, okay. That's fine. There we go. It's alright. Okay, let's see. Vomit is still not being cleaned, which is gross and wonderful, but that's fine. And they're probably just not going to clean it. Let's see here. Who's our clean man? Clean man gets specialized to go clean. Clean! Yay! Cleaning's happening! Cleaning! Clean! Cleaning! He's cleaning! Oh my god, he's cleaning! Woo! Yippee! Wahoo! Cleaning! Yippies! Yippee! My man is going and cleaning! He remembered how to clean! He remembered! Oh my god, we actually get cleaning. Okay, thank god. The drunk? Everybody, they're dwarves. They're all dwarves. That's kind of like their thing. They all get drunk. That's like their thing. You know, that's how it works. They all do. They all do. That's how it works. That's why I need drinks from everything. Yeah. As my brain entirely forgets what I'm after. Kitchen! Pigtail seeds cannot be used in that. Not be cooked. Can be used for that. Can, is not relevant. Oh. Yep, there we go. We're making progress. We're having luck. It's okay. We're doing things. The floors are now in. Yippee. BF. Chest. Use last material. Okay, that's fine. Everybody's gonna go in and start building some stuff. Constructions, a wall. Shale. And then we're about to get this to go in. I want to get the well in because as soon as I get the well in, that guaranteed covers that if we run out of alcohol, which as bad as that is, we at least can make everybody go drink from the well. So as soon as I can get the well in, I'm happy. And I'll be ending stream even though, you know, there's still plenty more to go, basically. Buildings, machines and fluids, well. We need this here. Need a mechanism. Okay. I need, let's do work orders. Do we have mechanisms on here? We do not from the looks of it, unless I'm blind. Nope. But we're gonna want some mechanisms. Make rock mechanisms. And we want to do that. Where are they? Rock mechanisms. Down here. And we would like to do this every time there is less than 10 rock mechanisms going on. Okay. Well, that's good. We'll get some rock mechanisms going. These guys are getting actually made now, which is great because that means that we're actually getting some progress made. Earthenware figurine of dwarves. Specialty. Item is an image of dwarves in the earthenware by Miss Emlyn Larthel. Is encircled by bands of finely crafted cushion-cut green gem tourmalines, brilliant cut white jades, rose-cut gray chalcedonies, baguette-cut shores, well-crafted baguette-cut turquoises, and superior quality round bloodstone cabochons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of exceptionally worked yellow jasper and menaces with spikes of finely crafted venturine, superior quality sardonyx, and superior quality pink jade. On the item is an image of a bitter orange tree in Morian by Cog Mengistan. On the item is a image of square brilliant cut gems and tiger iron by Domus Neck Clolodin. On the item is an image of square brilliant cut gems in brown jasper by Moses Vukaritic. On the item is an image of quivers and image of dwarves. Jesus Christ, this thing has like a million things on it for no reason. Attracted no migrants. Perfectly fine by me. I like that we have what people we have. This thing will sell for a lot when I can sell it because it's approximately worth like 1,000. We just got to get it going. The floor is almost in. Alrighty, this is where now I can start putting some tables in for work on different people. No access to a table, fine. You can make tables. I know you have tables being made. Or that should be being made. Yeah, orders. Do we not have tables getting made? Tables. We do not have tables getting made. Tables and chairs all need to be made. Make a rock table. And make rock chair. Or throne, sorry. Throne. Thrones, and then these need to be done whenever there is not a ton of them. Yep. Just because it's always nice to have access to those. Alrighty, do we have any mechanisms that have been made? Yes or no? Because I would like some mechanisms to get made. I just need to see mechanisms getting made. Yep, everybody's going. Vans and crust and stuff, which I'm happy with. Somebody making our... You're tired. Tam, you're tired. That's fine. The other good news is I can also set bed. We're gonna set the beds over here because that is near the well and they need washed basically consistently. Bed, put that there and put that there. There we go. There we go. The beds are now getting made consistently. Actually, this one I'm gonna move these up to here just because I did think they could possibly contaminate the water supply, and I don't want that to happen, so we're going to move them up to here and basically just keep them away from it, basically. Snowstorm came. People are sleeping on the floor. Well, yeah, they are sleeping on the floor. That's what they do, but the beds are needed more for, the beds are needed for treatment, basically. That and I gave Wolf Doge a bed because I want Wolf Doge to finally get happy, but Wolf Doge won't get happy. Yeah, because there's nothing that they want to do. There's nothing that Wolf Doge wants to do. Yep. You're going for the block, I assume? Nope, you went the long way to go construct a bed. You went the long way to construct a floor, which is even worse, actually. Buildings. Machines and fluids, well. Lignite block, bucket. Pigtail rope, actually, hang on. We want machines and fluids, well. Lignite block, wood bucket. One of our non-expensive ones of those, and that. You are, I believe, our doctor, actually? I need to check that. I'm not sure. But that does sound correct that you did pick up being a doctor. And doctory stuff is, like, only just now really getting to be a useful position for us. Hang on. Tem, what are you tired about over here? You're frail, poor intuition, excitement. You're distracted. Okay, so she just wants to have some fun. Which is fine, you know. You're Wolf Doge. You're annoyed by... You're away from friends for too long. You're currently... going and constructing some stuff. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, where are you, actually, now that I think about it, Black Bear? Because Black Bear is right here. You are our planter, that's right. I made you into our planter. Skills, and yep. Wound dresser, herbalist, and everything else, so yeah. I made you our planter, so you've been farming stuff for us. That's what you've been up to. And everything else is going well. It's just, well, well. It's just well. Which is great. Because, yeah, that's what we need. We need things to be going well. Somebody build the bed here. I'm gonna be like, actually, I need that to go away. Yeah. BF, we want chest. Okay, no access to it. Womp womp. Alrighty. As soon as the well goes in, yeah. Cancel that construction. There it is. Cancel that destruction, BFB. I want them over here. That's where I want them. There we go. And that way now, those beds go up here and then will be worked on, or that way they shouldn't infect our water supply because they'll be far enough away from it. They should be relatively fine and happy and everything will be doing great. Everybody's going to have access to water soon because I'll just make the hospital, or I'll separate the water supply from the hospital, but you'll walk through the hospital to get to the water supply basically. And then from there, it's just construct and everything goes well. Nice. All right. There we go. Well is operational. The well is welling. Did I? Okay. I'm like, the well is welling. Why is this here? Yeah, there's just a random open space on the water. Yeah, we're doing it. We're making work. Alrighty. And then, let me just check something here with the well. Yeah, wells must be built over the water, though they can be many places over the water. Place the well on. Yeah, nothing special, just weird, awkward thing with it. So now they will get water whenever they feel like it. Let's put a door right there. Oh, needs an adjacent wall. Build construction wall made of shale. Made of shale. There we go. Gets the save. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, it's been purchased for me already. I just haven't had the time to play it. I get busy with other projects and stuff, and I'm just like, nope, that one's sitting in my background for a while. All right, we're in autumn. We've almost done a full year today. Almost done a full friggin' year as soon as this is done saving, and I've gone 30 minutes over my time that I've needed to. Yeah. Can you save for me, please? So that I can start putting in these blocks to be the walls. Okay, thank you. We want it all out of shale. And then the rest of this can be all out of shale. Actually, hang on. Because this would aggravate people if I didn't do something like that. It's already going to aggravate people because it's not evenly sitting in that room vertically. Improved an earthenware crown masterfully. Awesome. Amazing. We love that for us. That is great. Yeah. Alrighty. The well is in. I said that I would stop playing the game once the well was in today. So, guess what? Thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow, there will be another long stream because of stuff that's been going on with the M.Dot team. So, yeah. Look forward for that. It will be a shorter, long stream, depending on how well I do. But it looks like Noida will be making its return as well to the channel. Anyways, like I said, thank you all so much for watching. This has been an awesome stream. The hospital is basically ready. It'll be something that sits in the background that I'll be working on while we work or while we continue our work. Next episode, I don't know. The Discord will decide. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.